property?
Yes, Your Honor, Amanda Soroki with Wayne County Corporation Counsel appearing on behalf of the treasurer, and Mr. Powell's objection to foreclosure of the residential property located at Portlands in Detroit with parcel ID number 210200155 is based on his statement that the taxes have been paid and exempt from levy. However, currently there is a property tax delinquency in the amount of $1,931.34, which consists of tax year 2023. And this is the date and time designated for Mr. Powell to be provided with an opportunity to address the court.
Mr. Powell.
Okay, let me open up the email because she didn't state the entire objection. I've been waiting for about 3 hours, so I didn't know you guys gave me improper notice. I had to call in and get the meeting ID, and I'm currently doing something. So I'm about to pull open this email that I sent them so we could get to the bottom of it. That wasn't the entire objection. The entire objection is, okay, taxes been paid, and what she said, property or security so deposited is exempt from levy. I tendered twice the amount in December. So in December, it was due $1,881.64. I tendered a total of $3,763.28 in security, exclusive of interest, costs, and attorney fees on the liens entered against me on the official tax of Eric R. Sabri. These payments equal to the amounts which I was liable for under the official tax. I presented a verified claim for $1,881.64 to the treasurer. The claim contained the statement of facts stated right now and demanded payment of the $1,881.64 in conformity with the official tax of the treasurer. More than 45 days has elapsed since that presentation and demand of claim, during which time Eric R. Sabri has failed to allow or reject the claim. So he's in default for not returning my security to the delinquent tax revolving fund. Everything has been provided to them, and
Your Honor, the fact remains that there is a property tax delinquency for 2023 in the amount of $1,931.34. If this amount is not paid in full, or a payment agreement has not been entered into by March 31st of 2026, the property will be foreclosed.
Okay.
We would recommend that you speak to one of the treasurer's representatives who is here today to enter into a payment agreement or to be provided with payment options.
That's not a response to what I said. So I already tendered payment. It's in your possession, and I have a receipt from Comerica Bank that you deposited my payment in Comerica Bank. So you keep saying that your record is incorrect, and I know that. I just said I filed a claim.
Excuse me, sir. Did you attach a copy of the proof that you made the payment?
No, because nobody asked me to.
Well,
the opposite party has not requested any type of proof. So affidavit, unchallenged affidavit is proof. She hasn't challenged any part of what I just said.
Okay.
All she did was, go ahead.
At this time, if you're saying that you made the payment, all we need to do to confirm it so that we can get this off the tax roll is verification. Mr.
Right. And I would like her to go get what's in Comerica Bank and show the court what they put in Comerica Bank, because at this point they lost it.
No, if you made a deposit, that you just have to have your proof. But anyway, Mr.
I sent proof. Go ahead.
Excuse me?
I said I sent proof.
Just hold on, sir.
Your Honor, any payments that would have been made by Mr. Powell would have been applied to any tax delinquency. Usually it is applied to prior tax delinquency years, and then what is remaining is this $1,931.34 for tax year 2023.
Is there...
Right. And I've spoken with somebody at the Treasury Department multiple times and provided proof. Okay, I sent a claim on the amount
Hold on a second.
I sent a claim on the amount I paid. It's been more than 45 days. It has not been rejected. I have not been contacted about, and that's accord and satisfaction.
Your Honor, it seems to me that Mr. Powell is assuming that there is some sort of breach of contract here on the part of the treasurer. But the Wayne County treasurer, in performing his duties, is not classified as a debt collector in the state of Michigan and is therefore statutorily exempt from the definition of the debt collector under the Fair Debt.
I didn't say the word debt collector.
Hold on. Okay, Mr. Powell, you cannot interrupt, please. Thank you. Go ahead.
Judge, this is not a contract or an accord or satisfaction or any sort of, situation that Mr. Powell is claiming. I think Attorney Don Lee Cotton has looked up the tax payments and would like to address the court.
Ms. Cotton?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Powell has been in contact with our office, and we've spoken to him multiple times as to what he sent into Comerica Bank, and I just forwarded to Attorney Soroki what indeed was submitted was just the tax bill where he stamped it, just stating that it was tender.
Okay, but Mr. If you didn't pay any money,
check, he
that's
didn't
not what
send
happened.
a money order.
That nobody asked me what happened, so let me go ahead and clarify. I have the right to send a bond to the treasurer secured by public obligations. I sent the bond to the treasurer secured by the public obligations of the court or of the county. I have the law to tell you on the record right now.
No, you don't need to. You don't need to tell me the law.
Okay,
Hold on,
they said,
Mr. Powell. The only thing you need to do, you need to pay the $1,000.
I did.
Hold on, sir. Mr. Powell. I told you stop interrupting, please.
Okay, y'all interrupted me.
You know what, Mr. Powell, we're going to put you on mute because you don't know how to let someone else speak. Everyone else is letting you speak. Anyway, if he has not paid the funds, not sending a document, putting whatever he wanted to on it, if the funds have not been paid in U.S. currency or U.S. currency equivalent, the debt has not been satisfied. So at this point in time, Mr. Powell, you owe $1,000, and correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, $1,931.34. Did I say that correctly?
Yes, Your Honor.
You owe that in tender.
May I correct
U.S. No, you cannot.
You said correct you if you're wrong. You just said somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
I was talking to the
You
county.
said somebody. You didn't say county.
Anyway, as I indicated, if it has not been tendered in U.S. currency, not putting a statement on it, that is not sufficient. You must pay the $1,931.34 by March 31st, or else there will be a foreclosure on this property.
I understand what you just said. Now, you just said before that equivalent U.S. currency.
No, I didn't. No. I'm done.
It's been recorded.
Okay, I know
recorded.
it has
You literally
been.
said currency.
Okay, but
you said currency equivalent, ma'am.
If you haven't paid,
I did.
I'm done, Mr.
I have proof.
I'm done.
Okay,
I'm done. And as I indicated, if it's not satisfactory funds, if the funds have not been paid, then your property will be foreclosed on March the 31st. You need to make sure you pay that $1,931.34 by March 31st.
I'm going to tell you again.
You need to pay it by March 31st, or the property will be foreclosed on. No notice, no anything. If it doesn't satisfy, you don't pay those in U.S. currency funds, and equivalent means a credit card, a checking account. That's all that's acceptable. If you do not do that, your property will be foreclosed upon March 31st.
I understand everything you're saying.
Okay, that's all.
Now, may I be? Okay, why am I here if I can't be fully heard?
Because you're not.
I have the First Amendment right to be fully heard.
You have 2 minutes, sir. 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you for allowing my First Amendment right to be fully heard.
2 minutes.
Can I reset it since you interrupted me? So, I deposited cash equivalent according to United States law, which is the governing law of all United States currency. Title 31, United States Code, Section 9303, is the code that you're quoting without quoting it. So it says, I may use a government obligation for security instead of a surety bond, which is the same as using cash, check, or money order. I sent a bond, a claim, to the treasurer with or secured by the public obligations of the treasurer, which I have the legal right to do, negotiable by delivery, which was deposited into Comerica Bank. I did not send it to Comerica Bank. I sent it to the P.O. box of the treasurer. However, they sent me a receipt signed by Comerica. So if they sent me a receipt by Comerica, that means the treasurer received my documentation, my documentary evidence, and deposited himself in Comerica Bank. I didn't send anything to Comerica Bank directly. I'm telling you, I have a receipt from Comerica Bank, signed Comerica. However, I sent it to the P.O. box of the treasurer. So the treasurer obviously sent it himself to Comerica Bank. Now, I haven't been rejected. Comerica Bank hasn't called me, has not sent back anything to me, has not rejected anything I sent whatsoever. However, they have accepted for more than 45 days now. Now, the law says clearly, using a government obligation for security instead of a surety bond is the same as using cash, check, or security. That's what a cash equivalent is. That's what it says in the United States law. Title 31, U.S. Code, Section 9303, if anybody would like to look that up.
Okay,
Also,
your time is up, sir.
Hey, okay, listen, I will file a request for your oath of office and your bond. The other law is Michigan compiled law. The Michigan compiled law 221.87 at sequence, which is the accounts and settlement thereof. If they actually looked into the law, they would see that I deposited, which was supposed to be put into the delinquent tax revolving fund. And I could quote right here, I could read exactly what the law says
Okay,
for
no,
the record.
no, you don't have to, Mr. I've given you more time than I indicated. So at this point,
when you indicate, I don't have the right to be fully heard.
No, you don't. I gave you 2
I'm
minutes,
speaking
sir.
relevant. You
I
gave
gave you
me
2
2
minutes,
minutes.
sir.
So this is a privilege hearing.
No, thank you
This is
very much. Well, that concludes this hearing, Mr. Powell.
Okay, let the record reflect.
That concludes this hearing. Thank you very much, sir.